Hey guys, and welcome back to another Conan Exiles video. Today we are in the southern desert, east across the river from Narrowneck Span, building a Khitan Tea House. This build was suggested by Defiant Kitsune on my Saloon build guide, so thank you for the suggestion, Defiant. As with my previous builds, this build was previously streamed live on Twitch, so if you want to get a sneak peek of my builds as I build them, drop me a follow on Twitch for my next stream tomorrow, Thursday the 25th of June. Before we get started though, we do of course have to thank the sponsors, NordVPN. If somehow you haven't heard of them before, NordVPN offers one of the best rated VPN services available, featuring super fast servers in 60 countries, no data logging, 24/7 customer support, double data encryption, the ability to unlock region lock content including Netflix, ITV, BBC iPlayer and such, and more to ensure you always stay safe on the internet. With unlimited bandwidth, a lightweight Chrome browser extension, and the ability to use Nord on up to 6 devices simultaneously including mobile devices, NordVPN is the best way to protect yourself on the internet. It's simple to use, one click and you are both connected and protected. NordVPN is great and it's one of the best ways to support me. Each video I make takes roughly between 8 and 12 hours to make, so when you purchase NordVPN through my link you really do help me out a ton. You can get 70% off NordVPN when you visit nordvpn.org/iradYT or use code iradYT at checkout, which comes out to $3.49 a month, or about £2.80 if you're in the UK, which is a great price for the service. As always, a massive thanks to Nord for sponsoring the video. So, without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, we're going to start off with, of course, the base plate. I already had a design in mind for this tea house, and thus I decided to use Khitan fence foundations to plan out the floor of the build a bit better, then using stable ceilings to get a nice wooden texture inside, as I thought the stone of the Khitan ceilings wouldn't really have been a great fit. I also constructed a porch outside the tea house on the front, onto which I would place stairs to access the build. Next for the walls. After fencing off the front porch, I built Khitan walls around the build fitting the floor plan I had in mind. I used window frames regularly to allow some natural light into the build, and built the walls all the way around 2 tiles high. I also placed awnings on the front and back porch and built a section of walls 4 tiles high on the front of the build, the purpose for which you will see later. Next I started on the roof. I wanted part of the roof leaning all the way down to the beach below, so I did that on the back right section, then starting to build the roof up. I wanted a nice, unique looking roof as opposed to anything too complicated or straightforward, and I think it actually turned out really nicely. I also built a 2x2 section around those raised walls to support a couple of small rooms above the tea house. This is where the owner of the store will live. I also extended the 1 tile wide section on the right side of the build to make it a stairway to access the home section from behind the serving section of the store, then building the roof over the extended tower section and the staircase. Finally, I added some detailing around the build using sloped roof, roof corner and inverted roof corner pieces along the bottom of the fence foundations to make the build look a bit more settled and rooted in the ground. I also replaced the awnings on the front and back with sloped roof pieces, so as to both provide the same coverage but not to impede on the available floor room. Finally, when the shell of the build was done, it was then time to, of course, furnish. Approaching the build, I've lit the tea house with Khitan lamps and purple radium torches to get a nice warm yet atmospheric light, and I've also included some tables and chairs outside. Entering the tea house, this is the main floor where the patrons will sit and drink tea with their friends. This is a nice traditional setting, with a mix of regular seating and pillows, which make the tea house feel very comfortable. Heading outside, there's a small porch area at the back to allow customers to take in the impressive view. Behind the bar is where the tea is served. The tea is made and boiled in the cauldron on the bar, to be served at the perfect temperature for the customers. Heading upstairs, we reach the small home section. Whilst it's extremely small, I think it actually makes for a nice comfortable house, and it even includes a small balcony right at the top of the build. And there we have it, a Khitan Tea House in the southern desert, east across the river from Narrow Neck Span. Thanks for watching, and thanks again to Defiant Kitsune for the suggestion. This is definitely one of the older suggestions on my list, and I'm actually really happy with how this build came out. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like and let me know in the comments below if you have any build suggestions for future videos. As usual, absolutely anything is welcome. Don't forget to both follow me on Twitch and join the fun on our Discord through the links in the description. And don't forget you can get 70% off NordVPN when you use code ERADYT at checkout, or you can go through my affiliate link in the description and the pinned comment below. YouTube is currently my full-time source of income, so if you enjoy the content and would like to help support the channel so I can continue to put out the best content possible, do consider becoming a patron. There are multiple tiers of support from $1 to $20, offering many different benefits from a mention in every video to Discord roles, and even sneak peeks of every new video before anyone else. During the lockdown, most of us are still in. The video previews that are usually restricted to the $20 tier will be open for the $10 tier as well, so everyone's got a little bit more content to enjoy. The link to my Patreon is in the description, so if you'd like to support the channel, feel free to consider becoming a patron. On that note, a thanks to our patrons Sammy, Sadialot, Randar, Dawnfox, and MK Pantheon. If you're new here, feel free to check out the rest of the content on the channel. There are new Conan Exiles videos coming every Wednesday and Sunday, so if you like what you see, subscribe and ring the notification bell to be the first to see the next video, and to join us on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.